You got your bottle and you drop it. 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. We are heading to work. We just have one vehicle today, but on today's video, we are going to be talking about the all-new Pressol bottles. I'm going to give you guys my honest feedback. Do I like these bottles? Is there something I would change? Who is this bottle truly catered to? So stick around, and I hope you enjoy this video. Oh shoot, the water. We have arrived to location, and before I start this video, I want to say, hey, I'm sorry if you hear a lot of airplanes taking off. I'm currently working next to an airport, but we're going to be working on this Mazda. We're going to be doing just a sauce package, with just my entry-level package. It's $150, vacuum, windows, condition the door panels, and the exterior wash, right? So it's a very basic but thorough package. So, and secondly, before we continue this video, hey, go ahead and like this video and watch it all the way through, guys. Your favorite detailer is looking rough out here. I'm looking broke. I have other priorities right now that I haven't gotten a haircut, but I hope that with this video, I'll be able to get a haircut. So make sure you watch all the way through so I can get paid. No, I'm just kidding. You can log off now. All right, let's get started. Coming in at $19.99 at the time of this video. That's right. You're probably like, what? $20 for a bottle? Yeah, trust me. I had the same reaction when I said, you know what, let me go ahead and buy one and let's see what the hype is about, right? And I kid you not, when I went on the website and I saw it was $19.99, I was like, oh, shoot. But I had some spare change, which is probably why I don't have a haircut, because I used all my money for this. I ended up purchasing 5 of these bottles, right? And yes, I bought these. These weren't sent. I don't know the brand. I don't know the person who sells these. I purchased them out of my own pocket because I wanted to test these out for you guys. So I think I paid like $100 total plus tax. So I will say, shipping fast. I ordered these like on a Friday. I think it was literally Sunday, and it was at my doorstep already. So the shipping was fast. I did love that. I ain't gonna lie. That was fast on the shipping. But coming in at $20 for these bottles, is this bottle truly worth the price? And I'm gonna begin by just talking to you guys about the bottle, the material. I will be very honest, the material feels very, very nice. It feels very solid. The trigger sprayer feels amazing when you are using it. It is a double pump action, so when you pull the trigger in, you're gonna get product, and when you let go, you're gonna get product as well. One of the key things out of this thing that has caught my attention is also the way that it's built. In here, there is a weight in here, obviously, for that 360, to where you can spray the product without having to, you know, you can use all your products. So there's a nice weight in here. It has the quality that this is, feels very solid, right? And I'm gonna show you guys, hopefully you guys can see. It has these like springs in here, that's to keep it tight, which I do love that, because many times once these start getting dull, they start popping off, and then you have to kind of start getting it back in. So having these springs on here is truly, for me, something I appreciate, right? Now, for the $20, I think we're focusing mostly on the cost of this bottle, right? Like, man, that's a lot of money for a plastic bottle, right? Once I got it, I started to think about, let's really think outside and see why this thing is 20 bucks, right? Right off the bat, I will say the way that this bottle is built, all the components inside, amazing, right? Now, coming into the top of the spray trigger, I will be very honest. I do love it. I do love this, the way it feels on the hand. And it also has, I think this is a stainless steel tip on this thing here. And correct me if I'm wrong. You guys know already, I suck at product reviews, but I think it comes with a stainless steel tip. Pay attention to this because I will be talking about this throughout the video. But it does have a stainless steel tip. So for $20, I can honestly say you're gonna get quality. All right, you guys, thank you so much for kind of staying all the way through this video. We're gonna do a drop test on one of these bottles. I really didn't want to, but hey, we gotta test the durability on them. So we're gonna also do a drop test on these and see how far they last. But what I'm doing now is I'm spraying Detail Co. I believe it's called Lightning. This is their perfect for drying aid. It's a perfect topper. There's many uses to this. I tend to use this after I wash a vehicle. I just got into a habit of just spraying this on the vehicles. One, it's just gonna add that nice finish, that nice touch. And one pull on this, you're gonna get 2 sprays. So it's just the right amount of product to just take care of each section. And it is just, bam, like that, very easy. All right, you guys, before I give you my final thoughts on this product and other information, we're gonna do a drop test. I didn't want to do this because these suckers are expensive, but we're gonna go ahead and do the test on the durability, and I want to show you guys so you can see we're right to the top of the bottle. Let me just kind of show you the bottle, how it looks all the way around, so you guys get just that good view of how it looks. Let me show you the trigger. Looks very clean, looks very new. All right, so you guys saw this. Now it's time to start the drop test. All right, and we're gonna start with just normal height. A lot of us detailers tend to put our bottles here, right? So let's see how it does from just a pocket drop. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Obviously, I wasn't expecting much of a damage. It is still good. All right, now we are gonna drop it probably arm's length. Let's see. This is where I'm a bit worried. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. No dent. Obviously, it has been falling on the base. All right, it has been falling on the base, but there's weight. So if there's anything gonna break, it should at least start happening. All right, I'm gonna grab my ladder and we're gonna test this on a higher form. I think this is where it's gonna break. So this is more of a scenario of maybe you're working in a RV, right? You got your bottle and you drop it. 3, 2, 1. No leaks. No leaks whatsoever. Oh, hold on. We got a leak now. Hold on. We got a leak here at the top. We do have, is that a crack? I think it's a crack. I think we have a crack finally. Let's see. I don't know. It looks like a crack, but no crack. So it could just be the, never mind, it's not a crack. The bottle is still intact, but we do have some light leakage from the very top. Let's see. If we tighten it. Okay. No leaks yet. Oh my God. All right, let's do like a huge drop test. Obviously, it hasn't fallen on the trigger, so we're gonna test it out here. Let's see. All right, you guys, we're gonna test it and see how it does. 3, 2, 1. It's gonna break here. It's gonna break. It broke. which I already knew was gonna happen. But honestly, it's like a clean break. It's like a clean break. Let me go grab the piece. Let's see. Did it break? All right, so we have a clean, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see, look. That's a clean break. And then at the bottom of this one, it's like a clean break also. No way. No way. Let's see. Let's see. We have spray. Obviously, it's not gonna be as powerful. Let's see. I mean, it's still spraying, not like a whole lot. Not like a whole lot. All right, so I see why. I already figured it out why. The weight came off of this one. Let me fix this issue really quick and let's see if it's still working. And I don't want to cut this out because I don't want you guys thinking that I'm over here cheating. But let's grab a weight from this trigger. Let's see. No lie. I'm impressed. I am impressed. All right, here we go. Is this gonna spray? Let's see. I will say the spray definitely decreased. I mean, it's still spraying product, but not as it was before. The weight's still in there, right? Yep, weight's still in there. All right. I mean, it's still spraying, but not as hard as it was before. Okay. All right, you guys, this pretty much concludes today's video on the Pressol bottles. The final damage on this product is this bottle can take a beating. No cracks, it just dented. That's pretty much it. A little scratch here, but overall it's still intact. Obviously, I believe somewhere in here is just not functioning properly anymore, which is going to happen when you drop it that high off the ground. But my overall thoughts, right? I'm gonna tell you guys what I didn't like of this product. And it's something very minimal, but I feel like it could be a viable information to whoever creates these. This bottle, in my opinion, is catered more towards DIY detailers, who don't do this for a living, to detailers who are looking for something fancy to showcase in their garage, maybe in their setup, in their unit. But this is one of those bottles that at $20, it will take a hit in your business, right? Because of the cost, right? Honestly, for me, I'm perfect using these cheap bottles that I buy from local car wash supply companies, and they're doing very, very well with the Toco sprayers. Zero issues all these years, and it's literally maybe you'll spend at max $5 for a sprayer with a bottle, right? As to $20 for this, right? So this is the type of bottle I recommend people that don't do this for a living, that you're just looking for something fancy, something to showcase to your friends, to your other detailing friends. This is going to be the bottle for that, right? But at $20, after truly testing this out, these $20, in my opinion, are going to take you very far, because the durability, the way this thing was built, constructed, everything was thought out, even to this breaking off. As you guys saw, this thing broke off. Well, now I can take it out. But you guys saw this head break off, and I was able to put it back and still get at least some sort of product out. Obviously, it wasn't full blown, but it was still working, right? The only thing I did not like about this sprayer is the tip, because if you're a detailer, this thing falls, you're gonna scratch a car, right? Because this is stainless steel. If I could recommend anything to the company, is take this out and put a plastic tip, and that's gonna solve a lot of issues. Obviously, who the heck is gonna be dropping this in a car? You never know. You could be on a ladder, you could be doing something, and the bottle just falls, and you're gonna create a nice little nick on the paint and a good potential scratch. This was the only thing that I kind of saw. It has a nice weight to it, which is very, very minimal, right? To some people, this won't matter. For people like myself, this matters. The tip, because of it can potentially create some issues down the road, which I hope it never happens, right? Other than that, this thing is built on quality. If you guys follow, I think his name is Mr. Matt Mormon, and sorry if I don't pronounce it correctly or if I chose the wrong person, but he has a channel called Obsessed Garage, and he, I think, created this or had part of this to make this. So shout out to him. Very thought out product. These things work. They take a beating. And for that, I want to say these are definitely one of those bottles that I'm going to be carrying a lot more of. I have been using these heavily with different products, from an interior cleaner to I've used it for tire dressing. I've used it for some lightning, some quick detailer products that I can just pour in here. Amazing for that. The only thing I have not tested these with is acid, because I just don't want to mess them up. And another thing is, depending on the product you put in here, it could potentially kind of like stain your bottle. It's very normal, don't freak out, but just clean them out and you're gonna be just fine. So this was my honest opinion and honest feedback on the Pressol bottles. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of this feedback. I hope you enjoyed the drop test, because I was panicking that these weren't gonna last. I will say these lasted longer than the IK products. As always, God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. We'll catch you guys on the next one.